Hello there guys, I'm Drew from UTR Productions, and today I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to do a slow motion effect without paying for an expensive plugin like Twixtor. So it's really simple to do if you follow the steps, and it's got a couple of good. It's pretty good compared to Twixtor. It's not Twixtor quality, but it's good for the fact that it's free if you have After Effects. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to get your video up and find the point in the video where you are going to try and slow down and speed up. Okay, and for this to work, what you need to do is enable time remapping. So you're going to go to time, enable time remapping. Click on that. Okay, so now you'll see this has appeared here. Now we're just going to look for the points that I want to change. So we'll probably start with very hard. This is very fiddly. Okay, let's try this. Now we want to grab a point just as I'm scoping in. Let's go. Let me get less than that. Okay, so I'm going to go there, and you're going to want to click here to create a marker. And you can see the mark has appeared. Now I'm going to go forward to the point where I shoot him, and just as I'm zooming out, do here, I'll make another marker. And then we're going to add a slow motion effect. To there, I think. There-ish. To there. Okay, so I did that marker. Good. Now, a clever thing you can do with these markers is you can spread them out to create timelines. So we're just going to go here. I'm going to play it through. Just let it render. So far, no difference. It is slower mainly because I'm rendering. Okay. Right, there we go. So we've got this section rendered that we need. Okay. So what you're going to want to do is these control the. If you drag these two back, what that'll do is it'll move time, so it makes this sequence slower. And then speeds back up again. So I'll just demonstrate. So you run up, zooms in slowly, boom, and back to normal speed. Now another feature you can do is you could actually speed that up and then make this part slower. And what that can do is create a kind of a quick scope effect, I guess. Let's see. Like so. And it's a little faster than usual, and then you put the slow motion out. Okay, so let's have a look at this again. And the relative speed it would be. Okay, so boom. Slow motion out. And as you can see, it's really choppy. And we want to change that, otherwise it's going to be no good. So once you've chosen the point, and these are what you move around to select your time, as you probably see. So once you've selected your point, you're going to want to put on a thing called frame blending. You want to put it on the composition as well. And what that will do is it will basically add. It'll make it a lot smoother, as you'll see in a minute. You'll see it'll be pretty smooth, but it won't be. You can see it's a bit. As you can, yeah, it's not exactly slow motion quality there. So what we're going to want to do is we are going to want to click this again for pixel blending. And what that does is it creates a new frame out of the two intermediate frames, which is a bit like what Twixtor does. So if we hit this button now, give it a second, you'll see it's very warpy, as you can see Twixtor's, because it's creating basically a new frame from other frames. So we're going to let that load, and then okay, right, so here we go. That's loaded now, so this should look a lot better now. Boom, and then out it comes. So you can see there's a very Twixtory effect. You've got that whole motion blur around the lens, which is basically what Twixtor does to slow stuff down. Now, it may look like it's blurry here, but that is because it's in slow motion. That is just because we haven't rendered it. So when I render it now, back to normal speed. And you won't have any of that blurriness in the final product at the end. You will only have the blurriness which is here from your timing. Okay, so basically that concludes the video. That is how to do a slow motion effect, I guess. So I'm going to render this just to show you guys what it looks like. I'm just going to drag it in. So to there, and I'm going to get the end one. Bring it all the way in. Okay, perfect. So I'll just render this as a video, and we'll just drag all of this all the way down to the bottom, to the beginning of the video, to about here. Okay, and then I'll just bring in all the back bit. Okay, so there we go. Now what I'll do is I'll position, I think maybe, and I'll render this, obviously with sound. There's another thing, some people don't understand how to do the sound, but you basically, what you do is once you're going for the render, you do output, click on the lossless, and then audio output to add it. Okay, and render. And you'll have sound in the final video. Here's me jumping off. So we'll just let this render, and then I'll show you the final product.
Bomb deactivated.